Hello, Hot Vibes, and welcome back to a recap of Only Friends Dream On, Episode 6.
Shit hits the fan, but also hi, I'm back.
Yeah.
I missed shit, bruh.
I skimmed through this episode because I completely forgot what happened in this episode.
Bruh, thank God I watched it the night before. If I had watched it right before, I took a couple weeks off, I would have not remembered a single
You would
fucking
have
thing.
to rewatch it.
I would have to rewatch the entire thing, not even skim. I'd be like, what the fuck happened again?
Yeah, I just skim it just to get the basis of it because keep in mind, I'm still watching, so I'm on episode 10. Yesterday was episode 10. This is episode 6. So I go back and be like, what happened in this episode? And I'm like, okay, this happened with them, this happened with them, this happened. So I know the key plot points.
And you
when
know
I
what
scroll
not
through,
to
I might
say if
remember
there's
something.
something, you know?
Yeah, I might see something when I scroll through, be like, oh, right, I forgot this thing happened too.
We're here.
But yeah, it's been a few weeks-ish.
It has, yeah. My fault. I'm injured.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of injured. I went to the chiropractor yesterday and I went to the massage guy on Tuesday. And I'm still getting there. But I feel like it's better than it was. So I was like, fuck it, take the opportunity. It was he said he used to get the same thing. So it's basically kind of a headache. That I don't know, it's like a muscle spasm headache or something that goes in your neck. Because when he squeezed one part of my neck here, I felt it go all the way up to the front of my head. And I was like, whoa, where did that come from? And so he was like, it's right there. So I have another appointment with him in a month. I'm trying to stay off muscle relaxers because I was on them for a good 2 weeks and was unconscious or not. That was the mood. So it was I'm like, I can't have any more. So I have high dose pain meds if I need them, which I took one this morning. But yeah, it's been but because I was really bored and had nothing to do, I watched BLs for 2.5 weeks. Nothing but. It's just been BLs on rotation. New ones, old ones. It's been a fucking time, friend, and I have updates. I have updates. So first off, I watched a new one. I watched My Love Mix-Up, finally, the Thai version.
Right, yeah, I watched it years ago.
It was so much fun. I had so much fun watching that. I thought it was really cute.
Better or worse than Kid Hatsukoi?
I knew you'd ask that.
I know my answer. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
The Thai version was better.
I feel here's the thing. It's hard to rate it like that because Kyoto Hatsuko was shorter. And I feel the Thai version was more
that's
fleshed
why it was
out.
better. Because
yeah, it was
longer, it was more fleshed. Each episode was 40-ish minutes. Kyoto Hatsuko was 20. It was 10 episodes. My Love Mix-Up was 12 or whatever.
Yeah.
It felt more fleshed out.
It was more fleshed out.
I feel we're able to get a lot more with the characters than in Kid Hatsukoi. Which I don't know if that's a company or a script. I don't know whose fault that is really, but I still think My Love Mix-Up was better than Kid Hatsukoi.
I think I'll agree. I'll agree. What did I rate each of them? Let's see.
Wait, you rated them?
No, well, if I put it on my drama list, let me see what that looks like completed.
Do you remember when we created join my drama list account and we never did anything with that?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You literally just reminded me of that. I was like, wait, were we gonna do it? And we were gonna roast a show or whatever, praise a show or something, and we were gonna go super off the walls, and then we never did anything with that.
I completely forgot about that. I'm not gonna lie.
I did too until you mentioned my drama list. I was like, oh right, that's the thing we did.
Is it called Kyoto Hatsukoi on here? No, it's called My Love Mix-Up. They're both My Love Mix. Okay. Oh, I don't know which is. Oh, there we go. Which is which? Okay, there we go. Japan. Japan. I rated a 9.5, and Thai I rated an 8. However, what I'm gonna do is I have a plan now that I'm I've started bullet journaling with the BLs as well. And now that I'm creating a log and doing a rating for each one, I'm gonna go through every BL. It's gonna take forever, but when I have free time, I'm gonna go through every BL I've ever seen and re-rate it based on another watch. Keep in mind that includes ones I don't want to rewatch, like Kidnap.
As someone who rewatched Kidnap and literally,
that's right,
and literally skipped around just for the cute shit. if you focus just on that, it's actually not that bad.
There
If
we
you
go.
go in, just throw the story out the window, and just
That was
focus
the
on like the
issue,
chemistry
is
and the cute shit.
we thought it was gonna be something else. That was the issue. So if we go
That
into
was
it knowing it's cute,
we went in with different expectations.
yes,
So go into it, rewatch it, and it's actually not that bad.
fair enough. I was gonna rewatch The Next Prince as well at some point soon, because I've been back into Xenu because I've been watching Nunu on Running Man Thailand. By the way, you fucking have to watch Running Man Thailand. Running Man Thailand is the funniest shit I've ever seen, and the special guests are like just so much fun. I literally, every time there's a new episode, I'm like sitting there going, "Who is it? Who is it gonna be? Is it a BL person?" And it is! Like, I get so excited. So like, it is fun as fuck. They look like they're gonna kill each other at some points, but it's really fun. It's shown a new side of Jeff to me that I didn't know about as not a regular fan of him. Boy is competitive as fuck.
I may have heard that.
Bro, this man is tricking everybody every day. So 100% watch Running Man Thailand in free time if you have the chance, because it is like a fucking ball. I love
I
it.
would need to like dedicate time for that. I don't know when I'll be able to.
It is so much fun.
My schedule is packed as is.
It is such a good time. I had so much fun watching it. Like, part of me wants to go back and rewatch it. Like, it's like comfort show kind of vibes. Anyway, My Love Mix Up, I think I would rate it higher than Japan, but I have to rewatch Kyotatsukoi. Any other new ones I rewatched? Let me see. I don't think I think I watched some new stuff. Let me see. Oh my god, speaking of, in Running Man Thailand, Dao is a regular cast member. And Off-Road pops in a couple times as well. So I was like, you know what? Now that I've seen this, I like him. He seems fun. I'm gonna go watch some of Dao and Off-Road's dramas. And so I watched 2. I know there's a new one that's coming out called The Wicked Game.
I thought that one already came out.
Yeah, it came out. I think it's still airing. I think that's what's happening.
Is it? I swear I've heard that about that show for like years. I'm like, is
Really?
it already? I thought it was like a year ago.
Really? Let me see.
You can look it up. I swear I've heard Ben talk about the Wicked Game with that one offer. I've never seen anything from them, so I have no idea. But
I saw
swear
the
I've
trailer a bit ago. Oh, it says 2025, so maybe it did. Oh, it came out from September to November. Never mind. I thought it was still airing.
Okay. I was gonna say, I feel like people have been like talking about
That's
how
on
great it
me.
was, and I was like, oh cool, I'll add it to the list. I just can't fucking watch it.
You can't watch it? Why?
My schedule's packed. I just
Oh,
said.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Like
fair enough.
again, like, well, I could watch on my own maybe, but like,
Again, as someone who's been out for 2 weeks, I just watched a lot of shit on my own. Part of me wants to add The Wicked Game because I really enjoyed the other 2. They had Love in Translation was their first one, and I thought that was fun, cute. Less stressful than fucking Century of Love. Century of Love, I think I liked better, but I was like,
is that a time travel one? I feel like that's time travel.
no.
No, okay.
It is reincarnation, but one of them has been has stayed alive for like 100 years or something because like a magic rock.
Oh, so one's like immortal.
Kind of. It's like he only stays alive for 100 years and he has to find the reincarnation of his true love or something like that, or else he dies a horrible death.
Oh,
it's a thing. But honestly, it was giving Until We Meet Again vibes at some points.
Oh, well, I was gonna say with the reincarnation. And
yeah,
that, I'm like, oh, yeah, that actually tracks.
So if I would suggest either of their shows to you, from what I've watched, it would be Century of Love. I was like, ooh, that's an option. It's really fun. It was really good. There were honestly most punchable antagonist I've ever seen in my life. Like, I literally wanted to punch him every time I saw him, and every time he popped up, I was like, no, fuck, I thought you were dead. Like, it's angry. I got angry as fuck. Another new one I watched, Contrast, the Japanese one. Masterpiece. I fucking love that show. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's on like my top of all time list already. Like, it's gorgeous. So if y'all haven't watched Contrast, you should. It's short, it's cute, it's emotional. I liked it. I think those are the only new ones I watched. I'm like scrolling through my like previously watched shit, and I think those are the only new ones I watched. I'm currently watching Jazz for Two, which is a KBL. I think the last thing that I've been doing these 2 weeks is because I've been watching so much shit. I've been, for one, Oishi came, and I finally got to try Oishi.
Oh, I have the original flavor here.
Oh,
it literally came yesterday. I haven't tried it yet because I figured since it came yesterday, I'll try it here.
Vibes.
But yeah.
Vibes.
Very cool.
I'm really sad that the other one is sold out.
Yeah.
Because
Wasn't funny.
it was really fucking good, and so I'm like,
it was
mad.
so good.
It was so good. I have the Wii app to like notify me when it's back. But because I was looking for it everywhere, I ended up on another website. I can't remember what it's called, but I will figure that out. Where they have Thai snacks as well, and I was like, hey, while I'm here, I can't find Oishi. I might as well find some other things. So I got a couple of things. Because I had just watched My Love Mix Up, I got they had done the ramen and these chips. Yeah. So I did both of these, and these are good. I tried them. They're corn chips basically. This is salted egg flavored, so I haven't tried it yet, but yum. I got what I always get, and I think it was Not Me that it was a promo in. The carbonara one.
Right, yeah.
I previously got this and ate it. I still love it. And the coup de grace that I found.
No! I was so fucking talking about the fucking Euro cakes and fucking me and tea. And every time it popped up, I'm like, I fucking want those. And then I was meant to look at them when we were in New York, and I couldn't.
I have a box of them, so I'll send you some.
Oh, are they good?
I don't know. I haven't tried it.
Oh.
I'm gonna try it.
Oh, they look so good.
I got them yesterday. They came yesterday, and I was like, and also, by the way, I have to like shout out the shop. So like, I'll tell you what the shop is, and you can put like a text or something.
Yeah, make sure to look it up.
Because it was called, I don't remember what it was called, but it was adorable. The box came, and it was like not like super taped or anything. It was just like a box that like slides in on itself and tied. And then like when I open it, it's got like cute pictures on the side. I opened it and it said, "Happy snacking, Emma. Thanks for ordering." And I was like, this is so cute.
Oh, that's so cute.
I was like, this is adorable. Okay, I'm very excited about this.
Okay. Wait, hang on. I'll drink my green tea or
yeah. We're gonna try shit on the podcast again.
There we go. Okay.
It smells like cake.
Okay. Right?
Okay. Yeah. It's good. I like it. It's a vibe.
Not bad.
It's kind of honeyish. It feels kind of honeyish.
Yeah.
I think it's custard in the middle. Yeah. Custard in the middle.
Honestly, I don't mind. I think I prefer the honey lemon Oishi, but this one's actually not that bad.
I'm less of a tea person and more of a drink person, so I'm waiting for the honey lemon to come back.
Yeah.
I
just figured it was the original. I needed to try it. So.
Anyway, how was your couple weeks?
I was gonna say, well, I'll keep talking about the BL stuff because that's something happening. One is that I think either last night or today or currently, they're doing the DMD land, which is like where everyone's putting on like concert dancing, having a fun time.
Yeah.
And the one thing that kept popping up on my Twitter that I saw was Jimmy's song.
Okay.
Which was About You by the 1975.
Oh, okay. I don't know the song, but I think I heard of it.
Yeah.
I like the 1975.
And a lot of people are implying things from that.
Are implying things? Is it sad that they're implying things?
Yeah. I think it was crying on stage, I think.
Fuck! Like, what the... Okay, now I'm freaking out and worried that DMD has, like, split them specifically.
I don't know what happened. This is, I think,
so obvious that something happened.
Yeah, because Owen's been posting, like, fucking sad Taylor Swift songs on his fucking Instagram story, and I'm like, I know what that means. Like, this isn't just a regular professional business split.
Like, what the fuck? Like, something went down here, and it's sad.
Some people are thinking and speculating that Jimmy might, like, leave the industry. That's a speculation. I don't know. I know nothing. I'm just saying what I hear, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Time will tell. But that's the thing.
God, it's a mess. Every time you send me something, I'm like, damn. This is still going on. This is still a touchy subject for that.
It's like a lasting effect. Cause like you think about every other like BL couple that split, it's not like this.
No, usually it's
never
just
like this. Like
I guess we're splitting, and then after that, like there's usually like in terms of Om Nanon, especially because I would see a lot of shit when I was going back through Bad Buddy stuff. Once they like split, like they every once in a while they meet up in an event and just be like, yeah, but that's about it. Like, there's not really any mention or sad stories. Like it's, but
I mean,
this
same with like
is-
Winnie and the Tang 2 who also recently broke up and no one saw that coming as well. Like I don't see them
I don't see
posting
them.
sad Taylor Swift songs about each other on fucking Instagram.
No, nope, nope. I don't.
I don't see it. I don't know.
This is sad. This is just every time I see something, I'm like, fuck, another one.
Yeah.
This is so sad.
Well, also another thing in the world. So Woo, they released a trailer. I think it's coming out soon.
It's
like
a
this week or whatever.
bromance, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bromance, and because I follow Gaga Ulala on Instagram,
Right.
and they were like, okay, our bad, because it's not queer, so they
See,
should be posting it.
I was kind of upset by this because I wanted to watch it and I have Gagulala now.
So okay,
I want to
well, watch other shit on Gaga Ulala. You can find like.
Well, I can't watch this anywhere else.
I'm sure they'll find another place to post it because it's GNM, right?
Yeah, but they don't post really on YouTube anymore, and
No,
it's not
they
going to
do
be on
Viki.
iQIYI, I don't think.
They'll probably do it on Viki. That's my guess. Or iQIYI. Yeah, honestly, either or. They could do it on either or because either or are for other dramas.
No, I know that, but I'm just like, I don't like, I that's where I knew it was. That's where they said it was for like international people. They haven't said anywhere else yet. Once they said, oh, we're not doing it, it's like, I don't know where it's going to be. I still want to watch it because the trailer looked really fucking good. I don't know, maybe they did change it, I just didn't see it. But I was just upset that I was like, damn, now I can't watch it.
I heard that everyone was talking about it, probably because it's Sky Nani. And the last one they did was what? The high school one?
High School Friend of Me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which was good.
Yeah.
So good. You haven't watched it, you don't know. you're like, it was okay. You haven't watched it.
I have never watched it, no, so I have zero input there.
Yeah,
so.
no. Yeah, and then honestly, a lot of people are saying that like bromance is queer baiting. It's kind of bullshit to me.
No, yeah, that is bullshit, especially when it's like advertised as not
like
queer.
that's my thing. Because here's my little soapbox moment. Because I saw a lot of this on Twitter. I was gonna make a tweet, but I didn't because I didn't want to. But I might say stuff here. Okay. If something's labeled as a bromance, it's not queer baiting. Because right off the bat, it's saying, hey, this is about two guys who are friends and have a close bond who are friends. If you go into it expecting or wanting something more, that's on you, friend. I hate to break it to you. Because everyone's like, oh yeah, like, I can't believe we're still getting bromance in the year 2026. I'm like,
people can be friends.
People can be friends, and that's what bothers me. Like, so many people are giving so much shit to like Sky and Nanny for doing bromance. It's like, but you can still do a show about friendship. Like, people can be friends. It's not. Yeah. It doesn't need to always be that. And like, I was gonna make a tweet, but I didn't. But it's a little spicy. And I was gonna make a tweet that says it's so funny that people are saying that bromance is queer baiting, which is not, because it's explicitly saying that it's just about friendship. Where I believe a certain popular BL had blatant queer baiting in it.
Which one?
That's the C.
Wait, which one? Hold on.
But I didn't tweet it because some people aren't ready for that conversation.
But which one? Hold on. Which BL are we talking about?
Some people aren't ready for that conversation.
Well, you gotta tell me. You're editing this. Edit it out. What is it?
Emma, you're some people. Some people aren't ready for this conversation.
Why am I some people? What were we watching?
Because people don't want to talk about it. People are just like, look past it and ignore it. And I'm like, fine, I don't want to share that for you.
Okay, people. But why is that people me? Like, what are we talking about?
You're people. Because I feel like it's for everyone who's like, it's like everyone's people, really.
Yes, but what show are we talking about?
Look, I don't want to break the illusion. It's like that one episode of How I Met Your Mother where it's like, once you know, and you can't unsee it.
What do you mean? No, wait.
Ignorance might be bliss in this situation.
No.
I
Are you talking about not me?
Yeah.
No. It took a second to click. No, of course I know you don't like Not Me, but like
No, it's not that I don't like me. It's that I had plain queer baiting in there.
I agree with you because like they were together in the thing, right? The novel.
Well, not just that, but not even that specifically. It's the fact that the main character had internal monologue about, oh my god, were these two guys together based off the matching initial statute or whatever, and then immediately the rug gets pulled out from under you and substitute for the straight ship, which is plain queerbaiting, but no one talks about that.
I agree with you that was queerbaiting because in the trailer they had the moment where they're like looking at each other closely in Graham's room, like where they kind of he turns his head and they're kind of
Right.
like this. Since that was in the trailer, I agree that is queerbaiting. But since I went into it not knowing any of that drama,
I didn't go into it knowing
okay.
that. I just didn't know about it until after the fact, and then it just makes it more mad. And I end up hating that show now.
Again, that's on you situation. Like I went into it and like was like, oh that's not this. Oh okay, that's not that, and then moved on. Like that's not that would because that's how I viewed it. If you like view it and go, oh I'm pissed at this, then you're pissed at this. That's a you thing.
I didn't.
Go ahead.
No, that's not until I was watching. Cause I didn't watch any. I don't watch really trailers before I go into.
Yeah.
Especially back then. So I didn't see the trailer. I didn't know about that until once he said, "Oh my god, is my brother and Graham dating?" I was like, "Oh, is that a thing? That could be really interesting." And that's when I started shipping it.
Yeah.
I didn't know about it beforehand, and then.
But again, that's what I mean by it's a you thing. Like you watched it, and then when you found out later, you got pissed. That's fine. That's a you thing. That's how you interpreted it, and that's how you
think that, no, that's queer baiting.
Yes, but that's a thing that you can be pissed at. I went in not expecting shit, and I came out not expecting shit. And when I read about it after, I was like, "Ooh, people must be mad." That's a me thing. I
know that. I'm just what I'm pissed about is that so many again people call bromance queer baiting when it's clearly not.
No, it's.
But then completely don't talk about when it's in the actual BL. They just choose to look past it and ignore it, and it's like.
I know people were mad at that. I know people were mad at that.
No, I mean if they were, not as much as I've seen. I've
seen a lot of people
I haven't
be
really
mad
seen
at
anyone
it,
else
still
get
not,
mad about it except me.
I've seen a lot of people be mad about it, but also not take the whole showdown with it.
Oh, see,
you, however, take the whole showdown with it.
Well, here's the thing, especially because back then specifically, I had major side couple syndrome back then. Really?
Back then?
Nowadays it's more like 50-50. Nowadays I can look at the main couple, I can look at I'm more on and off now. But back then it was I was mainly looking for the side couple. And then so when I got that and then it kind of got took out from me, I was like, oh, that sucks. That was dumb. I didn't really like that. And then finding out all the stuff after that where it's it was supposed to happen, and in novel it happened and it should have happened, and they chose not to do it because of the whole fixed ship thing.
Oh yeah,
which I talked about that last week or whenever.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna talk about it this week too, because I saw some interesting points. I noticed points that made me go ding. Oh yeah, Billy said this.
You will start noticing it now, and it's and yeah, it's just it's bothersome to me. Again, I also don't like the fact that no one else talks about it but me. Really, I yet to see anyone else bring up that fact, because everyone's like, "Oh, queer baiting sucks and it's so bad," but then when it's in their fave show, no one mentions it.
I think it's because you have a grudge. I think it's called a grudge.
I have a grudge?
You have a whole grudge. You have a grudge against the show, and it's a grudge you are not willing to give up. It's one of those things. Everyone has a grudge that they're never letting go of, and that's your grudge.
Yeah, well, because don't like it. They shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't have.
You rewatched Kidnap. How about you rewatch Not Me?
Here's the thing. I tried to. I think again when I listened to our 2-year anniversary, I tried watching Not Me, and as soon as I got to the little statue scene, I immediately for a split second was
that's what's called a grudge. You couldn't get past
it. No. For a split second, I was like, oh, it was are they a thing? For a split second, my mind thought that, and I immediately was like, no, I'm not doing. I can't get hurt again. This bothers me. And especially because no one else talks about it. It's the whole
I've seen people talk about it as someone who regularly sees Not Me shit, because it's in my algorithm. I've seen people talk about it.
I haven't.
That's because you're not around the Not Me people.
Exactly. Well, I don't want to be. I'll be honest. But also, I don't like the fact, like, it's like, because I was listening to my tier, so I heard a lot of our old conversations. Is I, it's like with Wedding Plan, with the whole Nua and Lom situation. I was the only person who was talking about how bad that was. Not
Yeah.
a single other person was.
Yeah.
And so I feel like because I feel like I'm the only person talking about it, I need to like almost like hold on to that.
Every
and, like,
time I see anything from Wedding Plan now, like it does come back to me, and I'm more on your side now post watch. But like, and so like every time I see it, I get the ick a little bit.
Mhm.
I get the ick. It popped up on like a compilation the other day, and I went, "Oh, Wedding Plan."
Yeah, that was a show that existed.
That existed.
Anyway, Only Friends Dream On.
Yes.
Episode 6, we get a compilation of the Arnold Dean TikToks.
Oh yeah. Oh
and
yeah.
we see Dean walking to Jack with his followers flying up the ranks.
Bro, this was a great edit. I love how they did this. Like it was sick. The music was sick. The walking and the editing with it all going. Oh, that was sick. I was like, oh, we're back, bitch. Let's go.
And he ends it with 101,234 followers.
So he's definitely past that threshold that commercial wanted him at for. So he's in that area that people will hire him for.
Yeah. And hopefully come to play, which is the main part.
Hopefully, yeah.
So then in rehearsal, we're rehearsing the dance scene between Dean and Arnold.
I don't know why, but I was like I think it's because like I'm so used to seeing. I think this is the thing basically. I'm so used to seeing Mix and Earth that like my whole body went, "What is happening here?" Like, what is this? But like, I feel like they're supposed to like push past that and be like push you past that and be like, no, but this is Only Friends. It's a mix and match situation.
It should be.
It should be. I think it is because the first season. The first there was no issue in the first season, was there? People were making out all which way.
I keep comparing things. I'm like, if this was season 1, this is how this would go.
I think we need to remember that this is not season 1.
But it's the same universe. Like
it's the same universe.
It's the same show, same character, like, you know, similar characters coming in and out. Like, they shouldn't be afraid to pull those punches. We got people back in this one. Exactly. Anyway, then before the kiss, Jack yells cut.
Yeah. Jealous bitch.
And because he's like, you know, I'm not feeling it. And she's like, I'm feeling it fine.
I think you're feeling it too much. He's feeling it too much, and he's like, fuck, I need to stop this.
Yeah. And Dean asks, he's like, is our chemistry the problem, or are you just in a bad mood?
Clocked.
And so Jack's like, okay. Like, fine, I'll show you how it's done. And then proceeds to full on make out with
Wild.
Dean. In front of everyone.
Wild, bro. I screamed. I was like, excuse the fuck. I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, he will. Oh, obviously he will. And yet I still wasn't prepared for the amount of he will that he did.
Oh yeah, these two go at it this episode.
Holy shit! I love that for a split second you see Arnold's face go, Jesus, like he's like, damn.
He's like, am I supposed to kiss him like that?
He's like, is that how we're kissing in the play? Because I feel like we'll get flagged.
Well, I mean, it's a university play, so probably not.
No, probably not. But like, I mean, like
high school maybe, but not university.
For the vibe of the play that it probably is, I'm sure they're not expecting kisses like that. Like Romeo and Juliet kisses are different.
Well, yeah, I don't think when they're dancing, they're supposed to be falling like eating each other.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like, if there's soft music playing, that is not how we're kissing. That's more, you know, like rock and roll, like down.
Yeah, that's like those sex scene in Romeo and Juliet where they like. I actually don't remember. Do they?
I don't know.
At all?
I can't remember.
I don't know.
I do not remember for the life of me. I feel like they do. I'm pretty sure they do.
Anyway, Jack leaves and Dean follows him, and Timmy's like, "Okay, that's a wrap."
Yeah, the producer comes in to save the day. Okay, what a great show of.
Okay, wrap it up. We're done here.
Disperse.
And then Jack has a talking head where he's just like, "It was nothing. Just the chemistry was off."
Fucking
as he's outside smoking, but Dean takes a cigarette to stop him.
That was so funny.
He's like, nope.
Nope.
So Dean sits down and he's like, look, I know what the issue is. It's because me and Arnold are doing the fan service thing. But if it makes you feel any better, you can just tell everyone that we're back together. And Jack's like, we're not back together.
We're not. He's holding so hard onto that "we're not back together" line. Like throughout this whole episode, he's like, "But we're not." And yeah,
but he does add the fact that he's like, but besides, what you guys are doing is good for the play.
Yeah, I like that he notices
that Jack's kind of like, he's very like half and half right now, where like half of him is just the jealous ex who wants to like take Dean.
He is noticing that it's helping.
Yeah, but the director side is, it's like in last episode where Dean was like, oh, that was last episode, right? Yeah, I think so. Was when Dean was like, oh, are you being jealous as a director or my ex-boyfriend when he's in the locker room changing? And we see there are both sides to him, and the director side is like, this is actually really good.
Yeah. I'm gonna need him to be a bit more professional with it, though.
Well, he does say, like, look, you were initially caught me off guard. I wasn't prepared, because Dean didn't tell him any of this.
No.
So he just has to watch them flirt all randomly and be like, what the fuck's this?
Where did this come from? Okay. Did my actors get too close?
Yeah, and he does start saying, like, look, I'll try to be more professional with it. So then Rome. Nope, then Raffi. That's gonna keep happening.
Always. It's because it's the first letter thing. Like, I think we do it with everyone who has the same first letter. It's the first letter. That's the issue.
I remember the biggest one, I think, for me was Tin and Gun in My School President. And they didn't even have the first
Which, that's crazy.
I remember I was always like, wait.
I kind of see why, because I feel like the other way around, the names still work for each of them. Like, I feel like Gemini could be a gun. And at least. And that may have, like, switched it. Like, right. I see why.
Anyway, then Raffi calls Rome, and he's like, hey, where are you at? And he's like, busy. And then hangs up. And he checks to see his Instagram story. And he's like,
and he stalks him.
He takes his location. I know where he is.
Bruh. Now we've switched the other way around. Now he's like, ooh, I'm kind of into him. And now Rome is like, get the fuck away. Right now. Stop following me.
I don't think he's into him. I think he just wants to have sex with him because he's mad that Jack gets seen. So he's like, okay, well now I need to get my jollies off and let's go to his brother.
True, but also there's like there was that moment in the last episode where he was just like, where he had stayed over in his room and he listened to the playlist and he was like, like he kind of had like a soft look on his face, like, oh, like, do I like him? I don't know. And then we kind of glossed over it and it was gone. So
yeah, I think it's more so that he just wants.
I think it's gonna make him fall a little harder though, because again, it's absence makes the heart grow fonder. It's that whole thing, and like now he's gonna be like, oh, easy fix, you know, for me being into Jack and him not being available. I could just fuck Rome, and Rome's like, no, like, and now he's like stuck, and he's like, fuck, what do I do?
So then we get Padre with Arnold and Tua.
I was waiting for like the ghost scene with the
I was too. I think it's just the same thing. My reaction. I was like,
I said the same thing. I was like, ghost, hello. No,
I've never seen Ghost. I just know the scene.
I just know the scene. Yeah, me too.
Okay, good. Okay, good. But then Arnold gets a call, and it's Dean, and he talks to him, and he's like, okay, and he tells Tua that he needs to go meet with Dean to do some sponsored content. But then it quickly shifts it to be like, what's up with Jack and Dean? Because I feel like something was happening at rehearsal, and Tua's like, don't worry, it's nothing really to worry about. They just kind of cut each other off, and that's why things stayed unresolved between them. And then Arnold is like, yeah, you know, going from friend to lover.
He's like, I knew it.
Never works out.
He's like, proof.
In the end, you break up. You lose a relationship, and the friendship goes with it.
Damn. How we doing, Tua?
And Tua's just sitting there, and then Arnold, I think, realizes what he just said and who he said it to and the situation. And he's like, I mean, well, maybe that's not true for everyone.
He's like, shit, my bad.
He does try to backtrack, which I do appreciate. Because he's like, some couples make it work. And he asks if he's okay, and he's like, yeah, no, I'm fine. It's all good. We're like, we're fine. Everything's fine.
But it's not. It's like they're walking on a very, very thin line. And it snaps in this episode.
Yeah. And then Arnold, in his talking head, is like, I said something bad to set him off again, didn't I?
I fucked up, didn't I? Yes, a little. It's okay.
Honestly, at least he caught himself. Like he said it, he realized, and he tried to course correct.
He realized, he noticed it, he stopped. We love to see it. Right. He's self-aware.
And then Tua has a talking head where he says, I guess I can never change his viewpoint. I just have to accept it.
I mean, y'all did fuck, and he did say, let me think about it. So, like, there's an option to change a viewpoint there, you know? Like, but it's just slow going.
Right. So then, at looks like a cafe or something, Rome's DJing there.
On some form of date-ish. Like, he's invited
with
someone.
A girl.
He's invited her to come watch him play.
Yeah. Which I think is weird for a first day, I feel like. I feel like that's more like a relationship thing.
I feel like it's less of a date. I feel like it's probably less of a date, and it's more like, hey, I'm DJing this place, come watch me play. And now she's like, now that I've seen you play, let me see you play again. Let me see you play at home.
I think it was a date.
Kinda.
Because he ended up not leaving her for Rome. He ended up staying with her. And
yeah, but I feel like he wouldn't leave either way, because like he's trying to fuck him over anyway. Like he's like, no. Like, so even if she wasn't there, I feel like he'd be like,
she ends up staying, because he goes over to talk to her, and she's like, wow, you're really good. I'm glad you asked me out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So he asked her. So this is like a date, and I guess it was just to watch him.
Yeah.
Which I think is more of a relationship thing to watch someone play music for the first. Like, I feel like that's not a good first date per se.
Yeah, I feel like if it's a date, it's more of a relationship thing. But if it's like you're talking to someone, which I feel like this is more of a you're talking to someone, I feel like it's more of a like just like inviting someone to watch you play, so they get to see your skills and can ask more about you. Like,
yeah, it was probably Rome being like, oh, I'm so busy that like if you want to come, you need to watch me like play a little bit to like spin the record.
I hate that you've turned me into this person.
Yeah, I know.
I really hate that you turned me into this person, because then she's like,
and it worked.
It does work, fair enough, because she's like, hey, if you're busy, you have time to go home for a bit. Like,
she wants to spin those records. But then Raffi comes over, and he's like, Rome, we need to talk. And like, he goes over, talk to him, away from the girl, and he's like, I told you that I'm busy.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, well, come with me after your work.
Busy then too. Go away.
And I was like, no, we're not together. You don't get to drag me around.
Mm-hmm.
You realize that, right? And Raffi's like, oh, are you jealous of me in Boston? And he's like, no. Whether you want to go with Boston or Jack, that's your choice. You can do whoever you want.
Bruh, you're the one who went to, like, fight him, like, last week, but okay.
Yeah, I will say that was, like, over the line, but, like...
Yeah, like...
Also, we never get... So far, I will say, we never get a pickup on Raffi in Boston.
Okay.
I have no idea what happened with that.
I think that was more of a to further this storyline along, then.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm just like, no idea what happened.
It's just another, Boston's here, Boston's there. Like,
yeah.
It's like he fucks around every which circle.
Right. And then Rome tells Raffi that he's going to go back to his fun life. And he's like, yeah, I'm busy. So when I'm free and there's no one else around, I might give you a call.
Damn, that's crazy. He's literally like, if literally no one else is here and maybe I'm done playing, then I'll give you a call. Like, that's crazy. That's a, if there was no one else left on the earth, maybe I'd fuck you kind of statement.
Yeah, and then he takes the girl's hand and leaves, so.
Damn.
And then Rome had a talking head where he says, someone like him should see this side of me.
Yeah, it's
actually,
like,
ignoring him is just an act. It doesn't get me anything.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, you don't give a fuck about me? Fine.
Yeah.
Works both ways.
And when you see Raffi's talking head where he says nothing, but he does look
he's like...
just, like, frustrated. Probably sexually, but...
Definitely, since no one appears to want to fuck him. Aside from Boston, who's now probably moved on somewhere else.
I know, she should have gone back with Boston.
Boston's probably like, look, I noticed there was something going on, as someone who's been in similar situations.
Right.
I don't want to be in the middle of that.
I think he would want to be in the middle of that.
That's the thing. That's the thing about Boston. He would want to be in the middle of that. He did it with
he would so want to be in the middle of that.
He was doing it the other fucking episode with Arnold and Tua. So I'm like, he would definitely be in the middle of something if he could. Like,
Boston wants to be in the middle of it.
He would have no fucking problem.
He would have no... That's where he belongs, honestly, just in the middle of it.
Yeah. He seems to not want a serious relationship. Might as well be in the middle of one.
No.
Might as well be non-committal, the non-committal third.
Yeah, honestly, that's like, just occasionally comes over for sex and then leaves.
Yeah, there you go.
Honestly, that's an idea. Anyway, at rehearsal again, um, we see that Jack is pacing around because Dean and Arnold are not here.
Yeah. This is
And this was an interesting situation.
yeah, because here's the thing. I think it was like when Jack like comes up, he's like Mix. Dean was like, I literally texted that we'd be like late, and I was like, oh, he texted, and he was like, yeah, 30 minutes. It's been 2 hours. I was like, oh, okay, whoa.
Yeah, we'll get there and we'll talk about it because I do kind of see both sides.
I do too.
Okay, good.
I do too. We'll talk through it.
Yeah, so, Timmy's like, we need someone to stand in for now. We can just do that. And Jack's like, no, a stand-in won't feel the same as the real actors. And Timmy's like, they're just half an hour late. They're just filming sponsored content. They'll be here. Don't worry. And Jack's like, it's been an hour.
Oh, it's like it's been okay. Yeah. It was at this point I was like, wait, aren't we double casting, or did we not do that anymore? And then
Rafi came in and he's like, should I rehearse with the station first? And Jack's like, no.
He literally goes like, and he's like, I'm literally like double cast, and yeah, I haven't even had time to rehearse anything. And I was like, wait, that's a good point actually. Like, what the fuck? Like, how are you supposed to like be good when you're on stage if the director won't let you rehearse?
Right. Well, because then Rafi had the talking where he's like, he double cast me and I haven't even had a proper rehearsal yet.
Yeah, like that's favoritism.
Well, yes, but also one, he was kind of forced to double cast.
True.
He didn't want to in the first place. And secondly, because we know Jack's all about the chemistry so far, Rafi rehearsing with a stagehand wouldn't make sense. Because he's not doing it with, like, if Arnold was here, I could see him maybe being like, okay, fine, you two can rehearse, I'll go find Dean or whatever. If it was just Dean gone. Because that way we can still get the chemistry. But you can't have rehearsed chemistry with one person and then switched over to another person and have it be the same.
Yeah, chemistry is different everywhere, but I will say this is another, like, dip in his professionalism. Because, yeah, he didn't want the double casting in the first place, but, like, adapt, bro. Like, you're being forced to do something, you gotta adapt.
I actually I think that's funny, because I love how Jack's all like, you need to be professional, and then he's just the least professional one.
He's the least professional one, yeah.
Like, it almost feels like ironic at this point, where a lot of people hate Jack for it, I actually just find it funny. Because it's just
I literally, honestly, in this episode, I was getting more pissed at him, because I feel like I was his number one hater for episode fucking, 1 or 2.
Yeah, you were for one episode, then you switched over.
And then I switched over, and I was like, okay, there's other shit going on. And I'm not like a number one hater right now, but I'm like, okay, you're starting to piss me off. like everyone else is kind of suffering from the unprofessionalism because you're going a little too far on the, like, for one, the Arnold and Dean shit. Like, obviously you're jealous, we get it. And I can see that he's trying to, like, be professional otherwise. I can see it.
Yeah, no, he's definitely working on it.
He's working on it. But, like, I'm gonna need you to work a bit harder on it.
Alright. So then we see what Dean and Arnold are sponsoring, I guess. Is it guitars or the boxes? Yamaha?
I do not know. They're doing something that's sponsored. I feel like it'd be the guitars, if anything, but, like,
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Anyway, then the director of that is like, oh wow, I have a series coming out, and Dean, you did great in this. What if I recommend you for that?
I was excited for him. I was like, yes, bitch, this is what we're working for.
Yeah. But then Jack comes in, and he's like, you got her late. This is when Dean says, I texted you, and Jack says, you said half an hour, it's been 2 hours.
Which is crazy, but also, like, no, like, at this moment, I was like, oh, okay, I fully agree. Like, you cannot say I'll be half an hour late, and then, like, an hour and a half post that, still not message at all, and be like, oh, we'll get there. Like, you had this other commitment, and you do have to commit to it. Otherwise, let them know beforehand that you don't know when this is going to end. However, on Dean's side of things, as someone who has lived where they've filmed a lot of shit, filming can go over a lot of the time. Like it's very common for them to be like, oh, we'll probably be shooting for, like, 2 hours and then just be like, sorry, we're like a couple hours over, but we didn't get good shots in certain places. We didn't get the light in certain places. It happens a lot of the time. So, like, I'm not going to fault Dean for it either, but there should have been some more communication there.
Right. And I'll add to Dean's point, too, is that this is for his career. Like, he literally, the director's like, hey, I have a series that's coming out that I think you would be good in. And, like, this helps him promote his own personal career as well. Like, yeah, he's still doing the play and stuff. But his career of acting and wanting to, you know, be an actor, this helps him. And it is helping him.
Yeah. Which is why I get pissed at Dean. Or not Dean, Jack. Which is why I get pissed at Jack. For this next bit, because he starts fucking yelling at the director.
He starts yelling at the director that they had a commitment.
Which, like, fair, but also...
It's like, it's one of these back and forth things where, like, I see both sides, they both make points.
But you do not, like, go to, like, another director's set and go, they have a commitment, they should be working with me right now. And I'm like, when he was doing that, I was like, shut the fuck up. Like this could ruin it for him instantly, because the director could be left with a slightly bad taste in his mouth, and that would be enough for him to go, like, there was a problem there, I won't message him. Like,
yeah, but also, the director is kind of a dick, too, because they're like, they need to stay here, because if you don't get the sponsorship, your play's gonna fail. Like...
That was a dick move, too. He shouldn't be saying that shit.
Like, it's like everyone's kind of in the wrong in this situation.
Everyone,
where,
yeah.
like, they all kind of suck and aren't
but
great.
This was the moment where I agreed with you, and where I'm like, okay, this is for literally a college play. He was just, like, offered a possibility to audition for a series. Like, this is a career thing that he could do for the rest of his life.
I mean,
like,
granted, in Jack's defense, he didn't hear that part.
He didn't hear that part.
He came after it. He doesn't know that.
But still, I'm like, shut the fuck up. I was like,
yeah.
shut up. I was with Dean the whole time here. I was like, like,
yeah.
One wrong word could fuck this up for him.
Yeah. So anyway, back at the Pink Pony Club, we got Pete's birthday party.
Yeah, I've heard more words from Pete this episode than I ever have in the show. We've heard,
he's
like,
actually a character.
He's a character, and he's an interesting character.
He had the storyline.
He has some sort of storyline here, because he seems like very shy and timid until
I did say since the trailer, I said Pete was gonna be the sleeper hit.
Honestly, I literally, like, when I saw him, I was like, okay, see, I was wondering, because, like, we weren't getting anything from him, and I was starting to drop it, but I was like, I feel like because we're not getting anything from him, I feel like somewhere he's just gonna pop off.
But the scene in the car alone was like...
was like, oh, there's something there. Like...
What did you just say?
What? Like, what is this? Like...
we will get there. We will get there. BSP's birthday, Raffi's there, and some of their other friends are too. And we learn, one of the female friend who's there points out that Pete had a crush on Rome.
Bro, crazy, because there was the guy at the bar, right? And he was looking, and she's like, you like that guy? He's like, oh, I don't know. And they were like, oh, you should talk to him. And they turned to Ralphie and go, you know, you're tight with Rome, right? And I'm like, it's Rome? Fuck! Like, I literally had a moment of, oh shit.
That was actually a very interesting part of the story of the show, watching it, because it gives Pete something to do, because so far all he's done is stand next to Raffi.
I know. I was like, oh, Bessie, we have words. This is so exciting. We've had, like, one line of dialogue from him in the past. So
right.
This is more.
And it's really interesting, too, because it's like... I think this is when Raffi found out Pete likes Rome, so I don't think he knew before this.
I don't think he knew before. I don't think he would have done anything if he... I don't know.
Yeah, we'll talk about the morality of the situation. On Raffi's end specifically, because it's a very, like...
Yeah. There's something going on.
Yeah, we'll get there after the whole thing, but... They end up actually sending Pete over to go talk to Rome and bring him over.
Fair enough, he does. I was like, ooh, confidence. I could never. And it turns out there's more confidence there than I thought. I was like,
I told you, he was a sleeper hit.
I was like, oh, he bucked up the confidence.
Yeah, he does.
He didn't fucking need to that much.
He got confident up the wazoo. So he goes over. And Rome looks over at the table, assumingly sees Raffi there, and decides to go over.
He's like, oh, goody. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, so they drink, they all hang out a bit. And they're like, oh, you're gonna play with Raffi, like, are you two close? And Raph is like, I don't really pay attention to him all that much. And I remember like, I think you do.
I feel like there needs to be some reading of the room. I feel like Pete's reading the room a little bit. It looks like he is. For like half a second, it looks like he's reading the room.
I don't know if he's reading the room about their history or reading the room the fact that Raph is kind of being a dick to Rome, and he's like, don't ruin this for me. I want to like get with this guy in his car.
That could be it as well.
But then Rome says, Pete, happy birthday. I hope you get what you want. Lucky in game and lucky in love. And they do a little cheers, and Pete's like, oh, hey, thank you. Like, they're very shy and timid. Quote,
yeah.
unquote,
oh, yes.
Quote, unquote.
Oh.
Like, all the quotes.
A shy little mouse.
And he's like, oh, would you excuse me? I need to get something for my car. And Pete's like, I'll go with you.
I fully thought, I thought Rafi was going to stand up. I was waiting for Rafi to stand up and be like, oh, let me go help you with that, and then like talk to him and be like, don't come near my friend because or like you should be fucking me. I don't know what he was gonna do, but I figured Rafi was gonna be the one to stand up and stir shit up. No, I was like, no, damn, we're bold.
Yeah. Pete's gonna go with him to grab something from his car.
You said it.
I didn't. And then the two friends, the girl and the guy friends who are there, who have no names, are like cheering. They're like, yeah, woohoo, we got it. And Rafi just drinks.
Y'all are not reading any rooms anytime soon.
No. But then we got Tua in his house, who is sewing some costumes together. And Arnold stops by and gives him some food.
They're so cute.
Because, he's been working hard and he wants to eat.
This was such a nice scene.
Yeah.
This made me ship them even more.
Yeah, this is really nice.
And honestly, it was really showing, like, the kind of, like, state of their, like, relationship in terms of, like, what they get from it, because we had the whole, like, metaphor of him being like, I told them to remove the bean sprouts, and he took them, and he was like, here, I'll take these, you take my shrimp. So it's like they each have something the other, like, has, and they kind of balance each other out that way. So this was, like, a really, just a nice scene in general, so... It's. I thought we were just gonna have a nice time.
They share their food. They give each other what the other likes, and they don't.
And the fact that he knew to ask for no bean sprouts as well, like that he knows him that well as well.
Yeah, he ends up peeling the shrimp for him.
He peeled the shrimp. That's a romantic thing, as I say.
And as I say, it's a sexual.
It's not. It's not peeling the shrimp.
If you listen to our episode of Never Let Me Go, where we had this whole debate about it, you end up confessing that it was.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, you did. Because you end up laughing because the mom ends up saying, like, oh yeah, I peeled my own shrimp for so long. And you end up laughing because it's funny that way. And it's like a thing where it's like...
in certain instances, you could probably use it as one like that. But, like, in general, in society, it is not. Because it's the same as... No, it's the same as peeling the perilla leaf off. It's the whole argument of like, oh, if someone peels your shrimp for you,
exactly.
Do they like
peel
you?
It for so yeah, it's like I feel like we're saying the same thing except just different.
You're going further with it. I think is the thing.
No, because it can it's the same vein of like you only do it for this person because they are your person.
Yes. However,
and whether it's romantic or sexual, it's
you're
the same
seeing it
thing.
As sexual. I'm seeing it as it's a sign that you like that person.
But they're both.
It's a sign that someone cares about you enough to peel your shrimp for you. It's like the orange test on TikTok or whatever.
I don't know what that is. But like, I feel we end up saying the same thing. But it's just you look at it more romantic, I look at it more sexual. But at the end of the day, it means the same fucking thing.
Yeah. Fair enough.
It's just I'm saying it's more sexual to make the joke and for people to laugh. And then we end up debating this for like 10 minutes every time it comes up. So yes, it's romantic. Yes, it's sexual. It's both.
It's both. Someone cares about you enough to peel your shrimp.
Yeah, they do.
Fucking Christ. I hate you.
Anyway, then in the car, Rome's getting something from the backseat of the car. Rafi sits right in the
He just gets in the car. He's just like, oh, I guess we're getting in. And you see Rome being like,
the fuck?
What?
I don't remember if I said this, but maybe I did, and I kind of hope I did. I wish I said, in the car where you fucked his best friend.
Damn, yeah. Holy shit. And I'm pretty sure that's what Rafi was thinking as well later on. He's probably like,
that was our
car, yeah.
It's our pool. It's our
We have marked the
Bathroom
territory
stall.
of all these places. They belong to us.
Except the bed.
That's true, actually. They've not.
That's a running joke is that they've done it everywhere except
They've
the bed.
done it everywhere except for a bed. Guys. I think that when they do, it's gonna be when they actually get together. That's my
Yeah, they have to be in a relation to do in the bed.
Yeah, that's my hypothesis is when they finally like give in to like actual feelings, it's gonna be in a bed. That's gonna be the thing. That's my hypothesis. We shall see if that pans out.
Wait, hang on. Wait, they're gonna admit their feelings in the bed, or they're gonna admit their.
They're gonna admit their. It's gonna be one of those things. It's gonna be one of those things where it's like I like you, and he's like, and they're like fighting, but like saying I like you. It's like fine, I like you, okay, like da da da, and then they're gonna start making out and then in bed.
So anyway, then Rome's comes in, sits next to him in the front seats, and he's like, "What's wrong?" And Pete's like, "I like you, Rome."
Bold.
And he's like, "Thank you."
I was like, confidence.
And Pete's like, "If we do in the car, would you mind?"
That's crazy. Like, bro, like, how about we just do it in the car? And I'm like, okay, where did the Shy Tim and Bass go? What happened?
That's so funny.
Oh my god, bro.
And Rome's like, don't you want to think about it first?
No.
And Pete's hands.
I think he just wants to fuck.
And Rome's like, oh god, you have thought about this. Okay.
I think he just wants to fuck.
Yeah. And then he leans in, and we cut away, not knowing what happens till later.
Cut away. I wouldn't have thought that he would. Like when he starts talking to him later, I was like, I don't think he did.
No,
really the vibe wasn't there for him. Like you could tell the way he was like, thank you. Like
yeah. So then Dean returns to Jack's apartment. And he got him some matcha. So then, they talk. And Dean's like, look, I'm sorry for, not telling you about being so late. But you also shouldn't have done that on the set. That wasn't great. You know that this was my opportunity to possibly get discovered or whatever.
Unprofessional.
Yeah.
That was another moment where I was like, literally, like, this goes further than university.
Yeah. Well, I do think because of Dean keeping the secret in the past about being a host and like hanging out with other people, I do think Jack has some trust issues with Dean.
Fair enough.
And I do think Jack kind of does like light the fire very easily for him whenever anything kind of
is slightly off, which is like not healthy. So something to work on.
Yeah. And Jack asks if that's what he really wants, just create hype around his ship. Like, are you really happy with that?
This was some commentary, bro. This was some social commentary.
Yeah, it was.
I was like, shit.
And Dean says, you know why I have to do this. Honestly, I don't like it either. But who would have thought that this would get me closer to my dream of becoming an actor?
I was watching this like, oh shit. This is like full commentary.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it has nothing to do with Earthmix specifically, though.
Yeah, no, honestly, but like, this is definitely true. Yeah, I'm sure this is true for like some actors in the industry.
There are, there definitely are some actors I feel like this portrays to. I'm sure it's calling them out a bit. I have some in mind, but I'm not going to say it.
Tell me after.
But remind me that.
I'm intrigued.
Because I feel like there are certain ones where I could see it.
Because I feel like you see the regular like real life posts more than I do. So like you have more of a input in terms of actors rather than characters.
Right.
So I'm intrigued.
But yeah, he says, I promise I won't let it affect your play again. Which hopefully that's true.
I know, he said that and I was like, he said it and I was like, oh, he said it, which means I think it might affect the play again. There's a possibility. Like, when you, especially when you say it, it's like, I promise I won't let it affect the play again. It goes, oh.
I think it's more so that, like, if it does, he'll maybe tell him, like, hey, I'm gonna be late. Like, maybe he'll be, like, more in contact with him.
Hopefully,
and more, like,
yeah.
I honestly don't know if that actually ended up playing a part later on, but I don't remember. And Jack says, just don't let it happen again.
That's what I'm saying. When you say shit like that, it, like, makes me worry.
Well, then Dean takes his hands, and he's like, "Can I stay over?
And I was like, obviously.
So you can punish me however you want."
Bro, that's crazy. Like, I was like, hello? What are we doing?
I remember watching that, and I'm pretty sure I was like, "Okay, are we getting like a handcuffs or something?" And he does it, but he ends up like pretty much like restraining his hands.
Bruh, like, yeah, like, it was, like, not planned punishment. It was like,
Right.
there's nothing around. I might as well just use my hands.
Yeah. And Jack says it was a serious offense.
Oh my god, these fucking dorks.
And he's like, "Well, if it was that serious, then I truly deserve to be punished."
No.
And then they start making out.
Bruh. And it's
They
like
start
on the
like
stairs.
aggressively making out. He throws Dean against the wall,
On the
gripping
stairs.
his hands, fully making out with it, fully going down to the neck. Oh, but then Dean pushes Jack against the wall. Tongue. Do you see the tongue?
I don't see the tongue. I may have seen the tongue when I was watching it, but I don't remember if I see the tongue.
Oh, there was tongue.
I'm sure there was tongue. Depending on what happened at the beginning of the episode, I'm pretty sure there was tongue.
There was no, but you see like the full tongue.
I always see the tongue with them because it was in episode fucking 1 where he just like fully licked him.
Well, no, I mean tongue in the mouth.
I know, but he's always got the tongue going. Is my point. There's always a tongue with him.
To be fair, actually, you know what's funny is that in the scene with the promotion, Dean was wearing a Kiss shirt. Which I have no idea if that was intentional or not, but I just thought of that. That's actually funny. That's really fucking funny.
It could have been any other band, that's fair.
Jack ends up pushing him on the stairs. And they proceed to fuck on the stairs.
Yep. I will say I like the cinematography of like filming from underneath, so you see like slats of stuff.
Yeah,
like,
slats through the stairs.
That's pretty cool. I like the filming.
Yeah. So they do fuck on the stairs. So stair sex, is that the name of this episode?
Yeah, definitely. 100%. Okay. I like
cool.
that. Stair sex.
Stair sex. So then back with Twin Arnold. Arnold is trying to help him sew a costume, but then he ends up pricking himself.
Yes. And he's like, oh, here's a Band-Aid, here's an alcohol swab. And as someone who has done a lot of sewing, I was like, oh, bro, just like suck on it and then like, yeah, and you don't need a Band-Aid. This is a fucking.
Yeah, he full on gets like the emergency kit. And
I was like, have I been taking care of my wound wrong, or is this over dramatic?
Yeah, and then he looks at what Arnold was sewing and realized that this was kind of shit. Yeah. He's like, really?
He's like, what did you even fucking do? Like, what is this? Like.
And Arnold like, it's A for effort. And then Chu has a talking out where he says, just being with him like this makes me happy.
Like, they're so cute. They were giggling and shit. I was like, oh.
Yeah. But then they end up falling asleep together in the pallet clothes.
They were cute.
Anyway, then we got a radio show.
Oh no. I was not expecting it to happen this
episode. Of all the ways this would come out, this was not the way I expected.
I was not expecting this at all. Like, and then when it happened, I was like, oh! I had to pause it for a second. Like, I was like, oh my fucking god, it's happening.
Yeah. So the MC is like, this is the cast and crew for Romeo and Romeo, i.e. the main 6. Actually 7, technically.
Is this university radio? Because, like, I was like, is this big enough to go on a radio show?
It's like Radio Hype Wave.
So it doesn't say university or anything, but like...
No idea.
I don't know.
But maybe because, Arnold and Jack are so Arnold and Dean are so popular, like, they could have been able to get a spot.
That could have been it as well.
On it.
Fair enough.
Because the first thing she talks about, like, okay, hashtag Arnold Dean, amazing chemistry. All the chat wants you to do cute poses and shit. While this is happening, Raffi gets some texts.
Yes.
From Pete chat. Saying, want to hit Pink's club tomorrow?
And his friends are like,
and then
ooh.
Gift, the girl of the group, says, going for the drinks or going for Rome? Pete says,
immediately,
for Rome.
Immediately, Rome.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. Oh yeah, sure. That's why you texted it.
Yeah, not the guy of the group says, "Oh, that night in the car must have been real good."
He was like, yeah.
And Pete says, "Stop teasing me."
So he doesn't necessarily say.
He doesn't deny it.
He doesn't deny it, but he also doesn't say they did it. Like, I was fully thinking that, like, he was gonna be like, oh yeah, we fucked in the car, but, like, he didn't technically say that they did it.
And Rome kind of notices something off with Raffi, and he's like, "Are you okay?" And Raffi just rolls his eyes and he's like, "Don't even talk to him."
Well, he asked if he was okay. That's something.
Yeah.
He noticed something was up.
Yeah. Which is funny, because the radio show was so focused on these two and their drama, I was not expecting the reveal coming. Because this radio show so much is about those two, and I'm like, oh god, is he gonna, like, lash out at him or walk out or whatever? But then we get plot twist because, you know, Chad wants Dean and Arnold to keep doing cute shit. Jack eventually is like, yeah, hey, let's focus more on about the play and stuff. Let's get into the real essence of it. And Timmy, the producer, is like, yeah, you know what? Now that you've seen the chemistry between our two leads, you know, that'll make you want to come to play, right? Because don't forget to grab your tickets. Come see us. Everyone's been working so hard without pay.
I was not expecting it to happen here at all. I was like, I don't know when I was even expecting it to happen, but, like, it whiplashed me out of nowhere.
I was shocked. And Arnold's shocked too, because he's like, what? And Tua's like, oh fuck.
Shit. Like, what were you expecting if you didn't tell him at all? Like, you were thinking he was never gonna find out? Like, bro, obviously he's gonna find out one day. Like, watch it. Like, it could have even been years down the line at a fucking reunion where they're like, I can't believe we worked so hard we didn't even get paid for it. Like, it could have come out at any moment in time. So why did you think it would just never come out?
Yeah. So Tua then had a talk in there where he's like, holy shit. Because he realized he fucked up.
Yeah.
And then we get Dean and Tua in the hallway. And he's like, why am I getting paid and no one else's? And Tua says that I've been paying you. And Arnold's like, what, do you feel sorry for me?
I figured it wasn't as much about that. I thought it was just he wanted to hang out with you, and that was the only way to get you to do it, because you were like, oh, I have jobs, and he's like, oh, well, you'll be paid, like, just to get it, spend more time with him. But, like, then at one point, I think Tua is literally like, I just didn't want you to struggle. Like, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah,
no.
It ends up sounding like a
it sounds like that.
Case.
Yeah, I would be frustrated too.
Yeah, and Arnold's like, I trusted you, and then storms off.
Like, that's your best friend. Like, what the fuck, bro? We have fucked him over.
Yeah.
Oh.
So then, with Rome and Raffi, Rome asks Raffi if he wants a ride. And he's like, no, I don't want to get in your car.
Jesus Christ. He's like, why?
I want to take someone else's place.
You've been in my car before.
I mean, yeah, but now he thinks that so is Pete, and he's like, oh.
He's like, no, I don't just fuck everyone in my car. Just you.
Yeah. Special.
It's our place.
Yeah. One of our places.
One of our many places.
Again, everywhere but the bed.
Everywhere but the bed.
Everywhere but the bed. Rome's like, oh, this is about Pete. And he's like, yeah, did you bring someone else there too? But it's not my business, you know, I don't really care, but...
You sure about that? Because it seems like you care.
Yeah. And Rome says you don't need to worry about taking anyone's place. Pete and I didn't do anything that night.
Yeah.
And Raph is like, Pete was a lamb to the slaughter, and you didn't go for it?
He's like, are you sure he was a lamb to the slaughter?
I mean,
didn't seem like it.
He was a slaughter.
It was looking like I was a slaughter for a little bit there.
Yeah, he's just like, I thought I was a lamb in that situation.
Yeah. What are we talking about here? He was coming for me. What do you mean?
Yeah. So, Raffi is like still pissed and doesn't believe him. And Rome's like, okay, fine. Here's a dash cam recording I have.
Bro, at first I was like, oh, I'm so excited to see this. But also, when it went into it, great editing. Another great editing choice in this fucking episode. It went like a rewind, like a VHS rewind or something like that, and it showed it in that staticky like footage, just so you know it was the the footage and not like real life. Like I'll be like, oh, this is sick. This like I fucking love the editing choices they're making in the show.
So we see Pete lean in and grab Rome's hand, but Rome stops and pulls away. He's like, I don't think we should, Pete. And
He's not feeling it.
yeah. And Pete's like, why not? And Rome's like, I want to. And I have DJ later.
Yeah, that should be enough.
And Pete's like, I'll be quick.
Bro, like at this point, this is a little too much. We're going.
That made me laugh. That actually made me real. I was like, oh my god.
I'll be quick is crazy. Like that's what do you mean? Like what the like? How about we just go? Oh, okay. Like no, he wants to fuck him so bad.
He so badly wants him.
Oh my god. What's gonna happen when he finds out that Rome and Rafi have a fucking thing going?
Yeah, but Rome says, I'm sorry, I don't think it's a good idea. Just let's get out of the car. And my first thought after hearing this was, if he recorded that on the dash cam, did he record when Rome and Raph were together in the car?
Do we think he has a video at home?
Well, what I heard people told me is that no, because I guess in order how a dash cam works, you need to start the car.
Oh, and he did start the car.
And I don't think he started the car when Rome and Raph were in the car, but he did with Pete.
Yeah, he did with Pete. I remember him getting in, and I was like, why are we starting the car?
Yeah, he started the car, and he's like, what's up? Because I think he knew where this was going, and he knew he would eventually need proof to show Raph.
Maybe. I don't think it was too much he needed proof. I feel like it was probably just like him being like, something's about to happen. I should record this just in case. I think that's what
I think it was more about showing, because I think he knew what Raph was thinking when he left with Pete.
True.
And I think as much as he liked messing with him this episode, he doesn't really want him to think that he was fucking his best friend.
Yeah, I see that.
So I think it was more of that. So Raph is like, wait, then why did Pete, say otherwise? And Rome's like, he probably just wanted to brag about that he hooked up with someone as hot as me. Everyone wants to claim me. But he says it's nice that he gets to see Raph all jealous. And Raph is like, I'm not jealous.
You sure about that?
And he's like, I just don't like sharing stuff with my friends.
Oh.
And Rome makes sure he knows that he's clean food ready for him to eat.
That's crazy.
The more you have, the healthier you get.
I was like, bro, what? Like, he's like, I'm clean food, come eat me up.
And then Raffi says, you're not clean.
Holy shit.
Who knows what processes you've been through?
What are we doing? Like,
and then Rome says, still tastes good though, right?
Oh my god.
You keep coming back for more.
I don't know what to do with them anymore.
And then he ends up giving him a ride and they leave. So yeah, that whole food metaphor.
It's a thing that happened.
And then with Dean and Jack, they are setting up for an audition tape for Dean. But also Dean's kind of scolding Jack about how he kind of killed the vibe that MC was building up between Dean and Arnold. Dean's like, if you're really that jealous, we can just make an announcement that we're really together. That way everyone will stop that. Our ship is just a ship. My real man is a director. And he's way spicier than his stage play. And before they do, Dean does ask, he's like, do you really think I'm into Arnold? And Jack kind of, stays quiet. And he's like, well, sometimes it feels that way. And Dean's like, well, then maybe you should compliment me, because I'm that good of an actor that even you believe me.
He's like, well, thank you. Like, hey, unbelievable.
And he's like, I'm not complimenting you.
You basically already have.
And Dean says, just know, when I say I want to be a better person, I want to be a better person for you, because I like it the most when I'm with you. And then they start recording the audition. Then with Tua alone in his room, he looks up how to get someone to forgive you.
On AI too. He asked the AI.
Bro.
I'm like, AI is not gonna do jack shit for you. Okay, this is not good at all.
Help you. But then he gets a notification that 20,000 baht had been transferred back to his account.
Yep. I figured he would. Like the second he heard that the money was like not actually like paid for with the play, I knew he'd like transfer it back immediately. Cause like it's like, I don't want this. I don't want whatever you were fucking doing here. Like, bleh.
So then with Roman and Raffi, they go to a concert and meet up with Sand and Ray.
He was like, "Oh,
We're
there's
back.
some seniors of mine," and I was like, "Oh," and he was like, "You might know them." I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Who the fuck is it?" This is a cool idea, by the way. I want to say this is a very cool idea where you don't know the location until like an hour beforehand,
Right.
and you don't know who's gonna be there at all. Like you just show up, vibe to music. I really like that. It's a cool idea.
Yeah. So, they meet up with Ray and Sand, which means that Ray and Sand knew Dean in the first episode, right?
Yes.
But now they also know Rome.
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to connect the dots of who knows who.
Yeah, we're trying. Wait, we got to. I'm not adding them to the board. I was like,
you could add them to the board.
I got add them to the board. I already have to fix the board. I haven't fixed the board yet because I haven't been able to sit down in a certain position to hunch over and fix the board. I will say, I have it up just so I can like send it at some point to you so you can put it in. It's literally the shabbiest looking thing ever, like on Canva, just so I could like, because it was like a quick, how should I rework this board while I can be lying down kind of thing. So on my phone, I was like, you here, trying to find like the best way to do it without crossover. And I finally found one specific way, and if there's any more crossover, I'm gonna be pissed. Because this is like the only fucking way that I've been able to find. I haven't replicated it on the board yet. I have to take a picture of the board so that I know which colors to use. And then I can do it on here. But right now it's just a bunch of blue lines connecting people.
So yeah, so they drink, and Sand offers them Sand's beer that he made. And they're like, "Oh yeah, it's good. They all drink it." One slight continuity thing that people notice, myself included. Well, in season 1, didn't Ray stop drinking because he was an alcoholic?
Oh no. Continuity.
Yeah. A slight continuity error there.
Oops.
That everyone kind of called out and was like, "Yeah, no, that's
a way to fix it in your head, or for the show to fix it if they want to do this in the future. Maybe his was non-alcoholic beer."
That's what I thought. I was like, maybe it's not alcohol. I just dismissed that and moved on because I wasn't really that too concerned about it, honestly. Because odds are they show up. What, this is their second appearance for the one scene. So I'm not that focused anymore, really.
Yeah,
it's fun to see them. Don't get me wrong.
I love seeing them. It's just right. So they can go like.
Yeah. So when Sand introduces the band that's playing,
one of them is dressed like Marty McFly.
What?
One of them is dressed like Marty McFly.
Oh yeah.
From Back to the Future.
So they start singing, and Roman and Raffi are dancing, and they get a little close, and Sand and Ray are clocking that
because they're like eyeing each other, and then they're like, "Oh, they're eyeing each other," like
right.
It's obvious. There's something going
on. And that's where the episode ends. MVP for this episode.
Most valuable play.
I actually have no idea. I'll be honest with you.
Damn. Because I feel like I don't think there was anyone that was most valuable. Like, everyone was kind of doing their own shit this episode. We didn't even see Boston vibes. I didn't even realize that till now. I'm gonna say
I could make a case for Dean.
I was gonna go for Dean as well. I feel like he was doing a lot this episode, but like for his own like career and trying to like do a lot of shit.
But also he did go to Jack and apologize for messing with the play, and kind of kept clarifying them that, hey, look, Arlen and I are not together. We are just doing this for the fan service thing, and it's still, is assuring Jack that he will still focus more on the play. So I think Dean's the way to go.
Yeah, I agree. Dean.
Okay, cool.
Well, sex board, yeah. As I said, it's your sex tally for 1.
Yeah. So, with 1, Arnold has 1, Gap has 1, Atom has 1, Dan has 1, and Boeing has 1. Tua has 2, Jack has 2, Dean has 2, Ray has 2, and Sand has 2. Raffi has 3, Mew has 3, Rome has 4, Top has 4, Nick has 12, and Boston has 15.
Okay. Damn, Boston.
I'm pretty sure that's correct.
Well, we now know. I was like editing it so that like I know what happened this episode. That I can add it to the board. So Pete now has a crush on Rome.
Yes.
Jack and Dean have hooked up again.
Yes.
I don't think anything else really happened. Are there any?
Is there a jealousy
because-
line?
Huh?
Is there a jealousy line? Because
No.
Raffi was jealous. Okay.
No. Do we think that unless we
oh.
think Raffi has a crush on Rome?
Maybe or mad at or angry enemies maybe of Arnold to Tua.
See, I have enemies, but are they really enemies?
I mean, he's pissed and he hasn't really talked to him and he just sent money back to him.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know if that's enemies per se, but it's more so like just he's pissed.
We'll call enemies like
they're fighting, like
yeah,
not speaking.
All right, we'll call that for now. Unless we think that Raffi has a crush on Rome now.
I don't know what he's feeling for Rome. I'll be honest.
I feel like he does, but like I don't know.
It's too blurred. It's too blurred and it's not clear yet. I wouldn't mark it.
Should I take off the mark that says Rome has a crush on Raffi?
No, I think that's more confirmed this episode.
Yeah.
The way he's checking in on him and the way he recorded just to assure Raffi that he didn't.
Yeah.
He still has a crush on him for sure. Raffi's more like, I like having sex with you. Mainly when Jack and Dean do something together. I like doing that to stop thinking about that. But I don't know if it's like a crush. It's definitely like jealousy, but not in like, I don't know.
We'll give it another episode before I put a crush in. Okay.
Yeah, okay. That was episode 6 of Only Friends Dream On. Episode 6, I just said that. Join us next week where we will be recapping Only Friends Dream On episode 7. Do you want the title vibe?
Yeah!
Okay. Episode 7 is Act 7. Where the fuck is it? Okay, here we go. Episode 7, or Act 7, you could say.
Act 7.
Point of No Return.
Oh no. That sounds really bad.
It sounds really bad.
It sounds really bad, but okay, there could be a good thing of like, oh, we've gone past the point of no return of like, we obviously have feelings for each other. There's no going back after this kind of thing. Like we have to be together, da da da. Or it could be point of no return of like, you fucked up too much. We can never go back to anything. Like, it could be either or, and I'm scared.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Okay, well, join us next week for Only Friends Dream On episode 7. Yes. We will see you all then.
See you then.
Bye, everyone.